is Petition 1934, Make Lessons on Gender-Based Violence mandatory for all year groups in high schools, lodged by Craig Schuler, on behalf of Greenfields High School Rights and Equalities Committee. The petition calls on the Scottish Parliament to urge the Scottish Government to work with Education Scotland to develop an educational resource on gender-based violence for all year groups in high school. This resource should educate on the causes of gender-based violence and ensure that young people leave school with the tools to help create a safer society for women. At last consideration of the petition, the committee agreed to write to the Cabinet Secretary for Education and Skills. It also agreed to write to COSLA. Following our last consideration of this petition, we requested information from COSLA on the current provision on gender-based violence lessons across local authorities. COSLA's response details a number of ongoing work streams which are being delivered by schools in partnership with local rape crisis centres and Rape Crisis Scotland. The Cabinet Secretary for Education and Skills' recent submission states that recording and monitoring of incidents in schools is essential, emphasising the importance on the consistency and uniform approach. The local authority owns the tool CMIS, provides a function to record instances of sexual harassment, and evaluation was due to take place in 2022 to access the success of the system. The submission also highlights upcoming reviews of PSE and prevention practices. Do any members have any conclusions or submission?
Thank you, Convener. I think that we need to write to COSLA to ask which 3 local authorities are yet to roll out the Mentor Violence Prevention Programme in secondary schools, requesting information about what the challenges have been preventing the details of work. I think it's also to ask what challenges face local government in embedding school-based provision for violence against. And I think also to write to Rape Scotland crisis to request information on its reporting mechanisms for the equality sale of school strategy, whether it plans work with local authorities has resulted in an increase in activities across Scotland. I think these would be very useful for us to try and get some more clarity, Convener, on where we are in this whole process, because as you've indicated in your opening, this is an immensely important, and if it's embedded at school level, then it stops any and prevents once they've left.
Thank you for that, Alexander Stewart. Carol Morgan?
Yeah, I'm interested. Obviously, we know, all of us will be aware, within the Parliament there has been significant debates and discussion on violence against women and girls. I just wondered if we have any information about whether any of the other committees have done any work around this, around education, about either in the Justice Committee or in the Education Committee. I'd just be interested to look at that evidence.
I'm sure we could find that out.
That'd be great, thank you.
Okay. On Alexander Stewart's recommendations, are we all agreed? Thank you, committee.